I heard there was a secret chord. It's even playing and he pleased along.
Matt McLaren suffers from vision impairment. He is a talented musician and producer who travels with his guide dog Indy. Matt is becoming increasingly aware of the dangers of electric vehicles.
I mean, it's always up to me at the end of the day when to cross. Some people don't, like they think the dog does it all, but dogs, you know, they don't understand traffic. You know, they don't understand the concept of it, and they don't understand the speed that cars are going, and they also don't have depth perception. So, well, very good depth perception. So that, you know, that I wouldn't be trusting him to tell me when to cross. So it is up to me to listen and make that decision based on when I think it's safe to go.
Matt
I think it needs to be more noise made about it. Maybe it's just one of those things that'll, they become more common, you know, the conversation will heat up. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't take someone getting hit by one to, you know, for people to do something about it. Depending on what the noise was and how loud it was, that would be pretty frustrating if you had 30 of them, you know, cruising down the road. At the same time, you know, if I can't hear it's there, I'm going to walk out in front of it. I don't know if it's the government. I think it's the car manufacturers. I would say, like, you know, maybe the government has to put regulations into place, but at the end of the day, the car manufacturers need to be thinking about these things, you know, in their designs. It's like anything, like any sort of, you think about road crossings and stuff that have, you know, audible indicators on the traffic light poles, you know, they have tactile indicators on the ground, which just sort of falls into that category in my mind. You know, these things have to be standardised and regulated so they're consistent.
It's not true that they are silent, and they're actually they're very similar to other cars that we buy right now in any case. The whole industry would have to respond, whether you're a builder or a manufacturer, but it would be a whole industry kind of impact, I would suggest. We'd all have to comply. In and around transport, we're still very much tied to personal transport, the idea of cars. We have a very car culture on one hand, and so that's electric cars are a little bit different, and they have been different for a long time. Electric vehicles are a very small proportion of vehicles on the road today, so there's still a little bit of an oddity, so it hasn't been an impact, so to speak. But like I say, I think it's more than just electric cars. I think it's cars in general, so it's a larger issue than just our small segment of the market.